welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah, and in this video I wanted to show you guys how I made this alphabet activity page for your child's busy book. It is very easy to make, no sewing is required. It is just felt, hot glue, and some Velcro and some beads from the dollar store. So if you want to make this for your child's busy book, make sure you check out this video. And you guys, I am just filming these videos with my cell phone. I don't have any high-tech skills, so please make sure your settings are set to HD quality for your video so that you can see the whole thing as clearly as possible. Okay, enjoy. I will see you in the next video. So here we have the completed alphabet page that I have done. There is no template for this activity page because everything is really simple to cut out. The only thing that there is a template for are these little cards with the little pictures on them. So there is a word for each letter in the alphabet, so your children can practice spelling all of those words. So if you go on over to my website, which is linked in the description, you can print off all of these little cards. I have cut mine out and laminated them just so that they don't get ruined. And there is one copy where the letters are all uppercase, and then there is another copy for letters that are lowercase, so you can print off whichever one you are wanting your child to practice. So you can see that basically I have detachable pieces for every letter of the alphabet. And then I also added this really cute feature of the beads and the alphabet letters as beads as well. I really like this feature of the beads because what it does is when your child removes a letter, it helps them to quickly find where that letter is supposed to go back. So for example, if they take off the F, they can see that that's red. So they just look for the placement of the red beads and they find the letter that matches what they have and they can put it back in its place. So it's really good for helping kids find placement and recognize patterns and finding the right letter in the place of the alphabet. And then as you can see, I chose a colored pattern for the letters of the alphabet. I really like this as well because if your child is not quite ready at the stage of letters and practicing letter recognition, you can even start this and you can use it as a colored pattern building tool by just creating simple patterns with the colors and then helping your child learn how to put them back in the right place. It's a really good skill to develop while they're little. And then on top of that, I love the beads just add another sensory layer to this page. Instead of just having the letters, the beads are just another sensory tool to play with as well. So let me show you what I did and how I made this from the beginning. I'm going to remove all of these pieces. Okay, so as with all of my activity pages, I am using a sheet of felt that is 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters or 8 inches by 8 inches for the pages themselves. And I'm using 2 pieces of felt. And as you can see, I have strips of felt. I have hot glued those strips of felt at the top, the bottom, and the middle of the page. And these strips of felt are self-adhesive. That means they have a sticky backing on them. But even with that, I still apply a good amount of hot glue to make sure that they stay on there. And these strings here are also suede cord. So I used my scissors and I dug a hole into the felt and I tied a knot on the back side of this page. I can't show you because I've already sewn this book together, but I tied a double knot on the back side of this page at each of the ends of the suede cord after I put the beads on. And then I also put a big glob of hot glue onto the knots on the back because no matter what, I don't want this suede cord to come loose. The only way that's going to ever come loose is if someone takes a pair of scissors and cuts it because those knots are hot glued in place on the back side of this page. All these little beads I just got from my local dollar store, and like I said, I color coded them on each side of every letter to match the colors that I chose for my little cards here. Each of these pieces is just under 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters or 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So I cut out 2 pieces of felt. You probably can't see it in the video, but I have 2 pieces of felt glued together to make each of these pieces nice and stiff. So I can't really bend it. It's really structured and really stiff. And then on the back of each piece, I have hot glued self-adhesive Velcro dots. And these are the little ones. I can't remember their exact measurement, but I just buy them in rolls off Amazon. And just like with the Velcro strips, I always use hot glue. Even though they are self-adhesive, it is not sticky enough on its own. You need to apply hot glue as well. Now, in terms of these letters are iron-on felt letters. So basically they come in sheets and you just peel the letter off and you can iron it onto the square and it sticks really well. I will put the link for these in the description as well. However, you may not want to buy them just because they come in multiple sheets. If you are just making this page just for yourself and not doing it as a business, but just making it for one child, I would not recommend buying these. Instead, I would go and find some stencil letters that you can put on each card and just draw out the letter with a black Sharpie marker. That way you can choose whether you want to use capital uppercase letters or if you want to choose lowercase letters. And you know what? Even if you don't have a stencil, I would just use your free hand and just neatly write the letters of the alphabet on each of the cards. And that's it. That is how I make this alphabet page. This book I have made for a little boy. He is 4 years old. He is really good with his letters. So I hope that this is appropriate for him. I hope that he enjoys it and that he enjoys practicing all sorts of different words. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you've got any questions, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.